Hello, I'm Necro, and today we're going to be finishing up Tortoyk with the Skyreach Steppe and the Forest of Giants. Timestamps will be in the descriptions. Without further ado, let's begin. We're going to be starting out at the Rocky Forest Graveyard Triport. We'll first leave the Triport to the west, and search around the lower left side of the Rocky Forest Grave here for the Awakened Gravelen monster mark. Then we'll head back to the Triport and run south to the lower part of this section, where we'll be looking for the Red Mist Bombardier. Go ahead and add him to the tome too. Then we'll continue along to the next section, making our way to about right here, just below these jumping arrows, where in this mud puddle there's going to be an investigate option. Once you collect that, you will finish the Adventurer's Soul Hidden Story. Then, just a little bit south of that, on these tree roots, we're going to find the entryway to the Grave of the Guardian, Vista. Now we'll follow this path all the way down, and we'll climb up the arrows here at the end of the path, so that we can make our way to this part of the pirate post. And beside of these burning crates, if we tuck ourselves right here, we'll find an investigate option, and this will start the Pirate King in Waiting hidden story. So we'll go ahead and do that by going to the Mokoko village, and making our way over here beside of Daku Daku, where we'll investigate these little kegs, and grab the second part of Pirate King in Waiting. We might as well go ahead and finish it, so let's head to Sweetwater Forest at the Woodland Path. And we're going to take our favorite ladybug to the Pirate Den dungeon. Once you're here, check your adventurer tome, see if there's any difficulty that you need to complete, like I do normal. And since this hidden story is the only thing we need to collect in here, just make your way through it like normal, and come all the way to the end to where you examine the ancient statue. And here on the ground you're going to see these notes that you can investigate, which will finish the Pirate King in Waiting hidden story. Now before you teleport out, don't forget to finish the dungeon. And once you do, we're going to head back to the Skyreach Steppe and go to the Rocky Forest Hill Triport. Now right here in this area in the center is where Caspiel spawns. Whenever you get lucky enough to find him, make sure you take him out. From the last time he was killed, he'll spawn every 30 minutes. And upon killing him, he'll have a chance to drop the Shattered Dip and Pour Bowl, which we'll need for the half and half dip and pour. And it may take a few tries to get this, so all I can say is good luck. Alright, there we go, I got it on my second try. And once you have it, we'll take it back to the Mokoko village, to Supisu the cook, and have her use it to craft us the Shattered Dip and Pour Bowl, which we'll then just add to our tome. After Caspiel, make your way over here to this east wall, where you'll find a dog sitting underneath this tree. If you investigate it, you'll finish the hidden story, the Horrifying monster. Once you pet the good boy, we're going to head to the next part of the map down south, and in the Rocky Forest Hill, we're going to be looking for the mysterious tree monster mark, who we'll kill, and then continue heading south. We'll make our way down to this zipline here and go further down, and towards this east wall, we're going to be looking for the lead rock Redbeak monster mark. Finally, we'll head to the Thumb Shores Triport, where we'll look on the southern side of the beach for the Red Mist Scout monster mark, who we will also add to our tome. And the final thing to cover here is the Another Story, their relationship. You'll notice in the text box that it mentions the Skyreach Steppe, but that's only because the final quest takes place here. You may have already taken the quest if you've completed the Sea-Swept Woods, but here in the Wildflower Garden is a marked tree that has a quest chain to give you. The quest chain is fairly straightforward, and the conclusion will take you to about right here at the beginning of the map. Someone marked as a fallen person will give you the quest Who Was He, and upon completing it, you'll achieve their relationship. Let me know down below if you have any extra questions about that, and I'll be more than happy to help. With that said, now we're going to move to the Forest of Giants, and we'll start at Tortoyk's Arm. We'll come down just a bit from the triport, and we'll jump down these arrows, and we'll just be following the trail down for a little while, till we get to about right here in the Cradle of Stone. We'll be looking for the Hardshelled Red Rock Pebbling monster mark. Go ahead and kill them. Then take one more trip back to the triport. Then to the right, we're going to take the elevator down. Then right at the bottom, we're going to look for the Bloodshot Cyclops monster mark. He can spawn in at a couple different locations all around Tortoyk's Arm. Then we'll just ride the elevator right back up and head north towards the next elevator, stopping right here to pick up the Hand of Tortoyk Vista. Hopping on the elevator, we'll climb up this rope on the right and pass the dungeon up just for a second to come to Tortoyk's head, so we can kill the Red Mist Sorcerer monster mark. And that should give you all the monsters in Tortoyk. Now we'll backtrack to the dungeon, and once again we'll check to see if we need any of the dungeon completion. And just like the last dungeon, we're only going to need one thing out of here, so we'll continue like normal. Until just before you make it on the rafts at the Tortoyk refuge. Don't jump over just yet. Instead, you're going to find this first group of Totokois on your way towards the rafts, and in these Eggs of Creation there's going to be an investigate option. Looting here will give you the Egg of Creation shell, which we'll take back to the Mokoko village, right after we finish the dungeon. Don't forget to examine the sprout. And just like the dip, we're going to have Sapisu craft us our final cooking item. Nice. And that will be all for Tortoyk. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you at all, please consider leaving a like, subscribe if you'd like to see the rest of the series, and if there's any feedback or questions you have, leave them in the comments down below. We'll be heading to Anikka next, so until then, that's all from me. See ya!